Hello there, lovely one. It's me, Helen the Great, and we're going to look at a question taken from a grade 10 test. Now, what will make you feel unhappy about this is the fact that it's in a fraction. But fraction problems are actually really fun. Why? Because we can get rid of a whole lot of things. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to write this fraction, or all the exponents, in expanded form. The only reason I'm doing this is to show you what we're actually doing when we're subtracting exponents and things like that. So we've got x to the power of 7. How many x's is that? 7 x's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we've got just one y. Now that's all over 25, which is, of course, 5 squared. So let's write it as 5 times 5. And then we've got x to the power of 3. So how many x's is that? 3 x's multiplying by each other. And then we've got y to the power of 2. So those are 2 y's. Now, when you're in a test or an exam, you definitely don't have to do it this way. But while you're learning, it helps. The 5 can cancel with a 5. 1x can cancel with another x. This one can also cancel with this one. Then we've got another one. But now we've run out of x's at the bottom to cancel with the top. We do, however, have a y to cancel with the y at the bottom. Let's write down what's left behind. So we don't have a 5. We have 4 x's multiplied by each other. So x to the power of 4. And we don't have a y. Now on the bottom, we've got 5 times by y. Those are the only things that are left down there. Now, how would I have done this in a test? These are the calculations I would have shown in a test. First, I would have written down the question. 5 times x to the power of 7 times by y, and then underneath it, 25 x to the power of 3, y to the power of 2. Well, the truth is, I would jump straight to the answer, because I know that 5 goes into 25. So I can cancel the 5 with 25, and I know I'm just going to have 5 left on the bottom. But over here, I've got x to the power of 7 and x to the power of 3. 7 minus 3 gives me x to the power of 4. And lastly, I've got y to the power of 1 and y to the power of 2. Y to the power of 1 minus 2 gives me y to the power of negative 1. So that means the y is in the denominator. So it's much easier to do once you've gotten used to things, but while you're learning things for the first time, it helps to write things in expanded notation. Much love.